Hello, beautiful soul tribe. This is Shane Savoya Bassi, and I am very happy again to be here with you today. So, what we are going to talk about today, we are going to talk about our work life balance. Why is that important? It is so important because if you don't have that balance, you're going to spin out of control. Okay? Words from the wise. You need balance between your work and your life. You need to have hard work or smart work, and then you have to have good R&R, restorative sleep, etc. Okay? And you need to have fun. For those who don't know who I am Shane. I'm a guy who's lost over 170 pounds while building our dream life, my wife and myself together, and becoming our best selves together. Now, part of this thing is really accentuating on the work and life balance. That is something that you guys need to focus in on. It is not, a lot of people are like, oh well, I'll have time for fun when I've achieved this, and they keep on going for it. Well, you know what? In the meantime, you may have a stroke. So how about you chill when you're supposed to chill and you work when you're supposed to work? That makes sense, right? Because what I used to do when I was younger, I mean, also, I was working many jobs to raise my girls like queens. I worked many, many contracts at the same time, and I worked about 90 hours a week. Was there work life balance? Hmm, very little. I did the best I could. Um, so I had everything on my shoulders, and therefore I had to do what I was doing. Did I have to work as hard? Probably not. Probably I did not need to spoil my kids the way I did, but I did. And you know what? I'm still very proud of myself for doing what I did, but I did work very hard and I did not give myself a break. And it did bring on the breakdown of my body. So don't do what I did. Okay? Probably spoil your kids a little less, and don't give them everything that they want and wish for, and preserve your health a bit, because the thing is that I worked myself to the point that I almost killed myself. And you guys, I would never recommend that. Okay, so that's really insane. There has to be life and work balance. So if you work in your bedroom, like a lot of people work from home, so their offices are in their bedrooms. I don't recommend that. You need to have a clear delineation of the workspace and the sleeping space. If you work in your bedroom, like if your desk is in your office, in your bedroom, sorry, and you want to have a clear, like put it even like a um, something to separate that space, but and don't go there all the time. Like make sure that as of a certain time you walk away from that space and you go somewhere else. It's very, very important to not feel like you're slaving away, even if you're working for yourself, that you don't feel like you're slaving away all the time. I have always had an office, but I am privileged to have had the space to have had an office. Shelly also has an office to herself. It's nice to have one's own space where one can put one's stuff and be quiet in that space and be able to concentrate. And then when you leave, you close the door and you walk out. You leave and you don't come back the rest of the day, whatever the night. Because when I used to work in the same space as I used to sleep, well, I used to just pop out of bed, go sit at the desk, continue working. Sometimes I'd be at my desk for 48 hours. That's not healthy. Not healthy at all. I would never recommend that to anybody. So don't be like Shane, okay? Shane almost died. You don't want to be like me. Okay, I'm out of focus. Let's see if this thing regulates itself. Okay, there you go. All right. So that's my little tidbit for the day. I really, and what that can include going out to do your favorite hobby. My wife has pottery that she goes to um, most of the year. I like to sing. So I take time to sing. I take time to watch movies. We love watching movies sometimes, so we watch movies. People like going out to restaurants. I love to dance. I take time to dance. Shelly has promised me she'll come out dancing with me once a month. I love to go dancing in clubs. She says she'll come out with me dancing once a month. She's not so much of a clubber or dancer or whatever, but she says she'll come with me once a month. I'm going to hold her to that promise. These things are work-life balance. Going out on date night with your wife, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend. These things bring work-life balance. They bring you happiness. Make sure you're marking your life with positive events. Otherwise, you won't remember your life. We don't remember the negative. We remember the positive. Well, actually, we do remember the negative. But if we want to have good memories, we want to make sure we're marking the time with our family. This is also very important. My partners, this is the time. Okay, we'll never get this time back if we pass it and we don't spend it and we don't do interesting stuff for ourselves, things that we like to do. I'm going to get back to climbing. I used to rock climb. I'm going to get back to climbing now that I'm back at my normal weight, so anything that you like to do, go do it. And, it's healthy. Hope drugs, that's definitely not something that's healthy for you. So guys, have a rocking weekend. I love you very much. And I'll be back again on Monday. That is a promise. It's not.